Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another wonderful episode of SkyFactory 5, brought to you by our lovely server hosting sponsor who hosts this beautiful server on which Zine has tidied up the floor a little bit since last time, Apex Hosting. If you would like to grab yourself a Minecraft server with a discount of 25% off your first month, you should check out our links in the description of the stream of the YouTube video, use our codes, and get that discount. Play some SkyFactory 5 with your friends. Play another mod pack, vanilla Minecraft, whatever floats your goat. Thanks to them for sponsoring. And Zine,
Hi.
did you know that drops are on right now? Drops.
Right.
If people
Drops.
watch a Minecraft, then they can get a cape
A cape?
for a limited time only.
How do I get a cape? I want a cape.
By watching a Minecraft
Oh, I
stream
should
for
watch a
10 or
Minecraft.
15 minutes. You just have to be here.
Where would I watch
that's
this
it.
stream?
I don't know. At twitch.tv slash Captain Zine.
Okay. It's like here's a nice
My
here's a
favorite
nice
streamer.
here's a nice layout for you to plug our channels, but that's okay. You can just turf it. That's all right. He's not a marketing major, guys.
Nope. He's not. He dropped out actually. He didn't learn anything
That's
in
all right.
school.
That's all right. I never went to school.
learned
so
how to do a derivative.
I literally never went to college, so you know, you're ahead of me.
Oh, well that's epic. I'm ahead of one person
You are.
in
Hopefully-
something. Oh, there he goes. He hammering. I mean, that works. That works.
I was like, hopefully you want gravel because I'm about to bake
Oh, I do
this.
want gravel. Yeah, I was trying to go for
I'm
sand.
gonna bake this. It's baked.
You're gonna bake it?
Yeah, it's baked.
Okay. Sounds like a half-baked idea.
C minus, like too obvious and you know, just kind of low hanging.
C minus. That's like what I got in the last class that I took before I dropped out because I was like, I'm done here. I don't need to get a good grade in this.
Your attention was elsewhere by that point.
It really was, and it felt good. Felt good.
I bet, you know, like it seems to have worked out for you. So,
It's okay.
you know,
All right. So, man, I have not updated the book in a little bit. I don't know where we stand on our tasks. Have you?
as I've done things, I've updated them because I'm responsible and pay attention.
I just checked off all the colors because I think we've done that.
Yeah.
We haven't gotten the eccentric tome.
We have
Automate
got the
cobblestone
eccentric
generation feels pretty good now.
I did make the eccentric tome. Yes.
Click on a color leaves block with
That's all right.
dye
Don't
to
worry
create
about it.
flowers. Have we done that?
Maybe. Yes.
Okay. Epic. Throw a color sapling into fire or lava to change its color.
I pretty much just
think
was
I've done
like,
that.
yes, we know color manipulation at this point. Like we're
Oh,
good.
okay. You just check the things
Yeah,
off.
I mean, I don't know that I specifically literally threw something into fire, but I get the idea, and we've done many things. So if you want, you know, but I kind of shortcutted that one because I was like, I understand.
Okay, so is the way that you actually do full automation and generation of colors using the dripstone?
I don't know the answer to that, but I do know that you can do it with dripstone. I was a little disappointed that it has to be just open water. It can't be out of a barrel because the barrel would have been like nice and contained. But
Right.
the barrel hasn't worked, but the open water has. That's what this was an A/B test right here. So
Gotcha.
unfortunately, but it would be a good way at the very least to set one up like along the side, so that we have, you know, again, kind of similar to your chest of dyes. It would always be, we would never be taking out that colored water, so we would always be able to, even if we use every last bit of one particular wood, be able to get more sand and out of
Well,
it.
so if we have the like the colored, and what are you using brown in both these cases? If we have a brown water
this one's white.
above,
You can tell that it's white. by the way
okay.
that this turned
If
white.
we have white water above the dripstone, though,
Right?
I don't think it uses the water, does it?
No, not at all.
Okay.
No, the water's still here. Like that wasn't my point. My point was just simply that I wish that it would have worked out of the barrel so that we don't have to have it encased. And then I was also
Gotcha.
saying that
Oh, okay. Be
if we
more
set up an entire line of
space
these with one of each
yeah.
color, then we would always have an opportunity to go back to it and get it if we needed.
Well, so because the colors don't combine, we don't need to like do encasing on all sides.
No,
We
no,
just
no,
need the front
no,
and back.
no. Just yeah, to like. I mean, I feel like the barrel is obviously a self-contained block, so that would have been nice and clean. But no, we just need to do the just the frame
Okay.
for it all.
So like we just need to have a means of having a system detect when the sand has converted and then placing a new one down.
Right.
So, okay. Why are you looking at me like that?
So like applied energistics, formation, annihilation could do that.
That is true, yeah.
A little ways down the road. Where let's see, let's take a look at our book. Yeah, I decided to kind of mop up a little bit of some of the the 18 different types of woods and
Oh,
change
it's looking good.
change it out a little bit. I feel like it it really opened up the room and kind of put
did.
things out of where we needed them to be. Let's see. So I suppose we have more mobs to unlock, but I think we're completely done with the Age of Discovery. I think we're done with Stone Age, Chromatic Age, and then Age of Automations, where we're starting to get into there. So I have made RGB dye. Other than that, I have not done much of any of this. So that's where, as far as I know, we are. Use a Stirling or a combustion generator.
So do we want to like put up a place where we'll say this is where our dye generation is going to be, and we can start getting at least like the water and the dripstone and stuff down, and then we can work on the automation after.
Sure. I mean, I think that unless you want this available for storage expansion,
No, that's fine over there.
Either a line here, but I mean, I would just do it in a nice little, pretty little line with all the different colors.
Alrighty then, how do we make these boys here? Oh, it's just some brown and gray. Alrighty then. How many colors are there total in Minecraft?
16, isn't it?
Okay. How the... I see.
What's wrong?
We're gonna need a bigger lectern.
were you trying to do stuff and then all of a sudden it was like things were happening and you're like, ah!
Yep, maybe, but that's fine.
All right, I'm out. I am done. I'm moving away, putting away from the lectern. So it is all yours.
Gray dye. Okay, we have a lot. Brown dye. We have a lot. Cool. Just wanted to make sure that nothing was too bad. And
buzz.
We're buzzing.
You buzzed. You buzzed the tower.
Okay. Paste it in. We could do a little bit of arch woodage. Then we could do some sandage. And then do we care about leaving, more room underneath, or probably just have the sand on this level and then we can automate underneath it after?
Yeah, that would be the second one. Oh, and
that would be the second one?
Yeah, I was also looking at create and was starting to kind of go down that road when we finish. That's right. So,
Oh wow, we may need to go further. It turns out 16 blocks is a good amount of real estate.
Yeah, no, it's almost 16 long.
Almost, but not quite.
But not quite.
Oh, did you make an eccentric tome?
I did, and I tried to tell you that I made one probably at least 3 times while you were talking about it, and you completely blew past it every time I was telling you.
Sounds like I was being eccentric.
It was just now, like, it was just when you were like, we haven't made one of those, and I was like, I've made one of those, and you were like, do you think? And I was like, we did make an eccentric tome, and you were like, how about what he that? And I was like, we did make it, and then finally I gave up.
Cool.
You're like, cool story, bro. Anyway.
That's no, that's good. That's good.
Is it? Is it good?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
All right, as long as it's good.
It's never not been good.
Wouldn't want it to not be good. That would be good. I minute a bit. There we go.
Okay.
All right.
Very cool. Very cool.
Some might say
I wonder
good.
if there's a way to speed up the drippy stuff happening, or if that's kind of like fixed.
Like for dripstone, I don't know of any way to speed it up, but maybe.
I guess, you know, we have as long as we're chunk loaded, like we got so much time.
we have time.
Yeah.
All right, so that goes in there. What was I trying to do with that? I was trying to make a capacitator. What the? Oh. What the?
What's the what the?
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
I'm not even over there.
We were low. Like we're low on our dyes and we're low on our metals.
Low on our dyes?
Yeah.
What?
It's sad. It's very sad. I'm very sad. I mean, we could definitely
We're low
make
on
more.
like all of our dyes?
Just the ones that I've used up. All the ones that we had of.
Oh, okay.
Which I'm gonna be honest, makes a lot of sense. Like that does explain. Like
using the dyes
using
would
it
use
up
them.
does use them up. Exactly. He gets it.
I'm picking up what you're putting down, mate.
You're a picker up or putter downer.
I try to be more of a picker upper than a putter downer.
Yeah. Capacitator.
Okay, so capacitator hardly newer.
So now I'm supposed to be able to put coal in here and have coal do coaly things, and I'd be like, holy crap.
Holy short.
Yeah, that.
Holy cow.
I'm gonna maybe convert certain excess random types of woods into coal, given that they are excessively excessive. All right. So that gives us basic power generation. We don't have anything to use it on, but you know what? Step one.
Well, we'll be getting
power.
applied energistic-y very soon.
A blender to mix. Wow. Goodness gracious. That's a hell of a blender.
Yeah, hardly newer.
Look at the
Does Jardon not know about the 1x3 infinite water source? Jardon doesn't know about a lot of things, but that's definitely one, but he wanted to do a different one this time.
What 1x3 water source? Like the dye water source? Because the dye won't do infinite, will it?
No, they wanted me to die.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, you know. Ooh, 69. Nice. It's just going to be an entire day of bloop, 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 bloop. What do you mean sand can't be blast furnaces? This is ridiculous. I want a refund.
I want this to look nice and rainbowy, but at the same time, will I do it right? Okay, so you got that. Gotten yellow. Is that every die? I don't know if that's every single die. It appears I have 14 dies in my inventory.
So which ones did you forget?
And I'm wondering which ones I am missing right now. Which ones are we missing? Magenta and light gray. Right there. I think that I can arrange to make. Never mind. It's that. Now, how do you make magenta again? I forget about this as a concept. Right. It's purple and. I knew it was right, but you just can't do it in there. That's the annoying part about it. Right. Yeah. Thought I was about to be judged for like not doing something properly, and then it was like, no. No, 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 no. It's simply that it was.
My leg.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You okay?
Yeah. Yeah. It's fine. It's a long fall.
It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. Okay, now when it comes to the rainbow,
Do you want to taste the rainbow?
sometimes.
Sounds pretty tasty.
When it comes to the rainbow, what do you like after you get to like the purple? What do you do when it comes to like the grayscale and the brown? Where do you put those? At the end?
I have no idea.
Is that all 16? That is all 16.
I'm not a
Okay.
color designer. I do not speak fluent rainbow.
Where does brown fit in? Is brown after the purple? Sure, it is. In this case, yes.
Do you want me to Google it? Sure, why not?
Well, it's more a matter of personal preference, is what I was thinking. But yeah,
You know what? If you put it there, then I say that's where it goes. Long live Jordan's
King.
choice.
Use the JEI. Oh, do you think so? Oh, okay. So they put brown at the end. They put brown at the end. I see. It's a good call. That's a good call.
Yes. Let us not figure it out on our own, but instead to take their work.
I think that's a good idea.
As is
Or yes, we could
appropriate.
do the old the classic Proi G Biv.
The
It's
what?
always good.
You did the what to the who now?
Proi G Biv.
I beg your pardon. You better apologize.
You've never heard of Proi G Biv?
I have no idea what that is. No. So
Disastrous.
listen, Ed, is this one of those memes that I'm supposed to be hip with the kids again?
No, it was just something I ran into in an old Minecraft map that I once played, where the solution to the puzzle was to arrange the die in a rainbow. Except instead of just doing it in a normal rainbow as per Roy G. Biv, in a rainbow where you start with red and you go from there, they did Proi G. Biv. So I can't remember if it was purple or pink, but they started the rainbow with purple or pink. And that was the solution. And I was like bashing my head against the wall, like, what the frick could the solution be? And lo and behold, that was the solution.
I'm sorry you had to deal with that. That sounds pretty rough. Are you?
It was.
Are you
It
gonna
was.
be okay?
It's taken me a long time, but I've
It
finally started healing recently.
Sounds like you're still carrying it with you. You know.
Alrighty, so we've got ourselves a bit of the colorful water above the dripstone, which could potentially work eventually, possibly. It was pink though, yeah. Pink for Proi G. Biv. Gah. Oh yeah, that was the other thing that I was gonna do, is I was gonna make netherrack so that we can get ourselves some blazy boys.
I thought you'd have blazes spawning.
Not yet, not yet.
You fought them. You
Oh
did
my goodness, you've interrupted my craftation.
My craftation. What is this accent you've got going on?
I don't know, but you've interrupted my craftation.
All right, I've stepped away, Mr. Craftationer.
Thank you.
You're most welcome.
I swapped the grays? Did I frick?
He seems to have
Oh,
fricked.
I kind of fricked.
I
I kind of fricked on the grays.
there's
Oh,
no
the
coming
map
back.
is ruined.
I kind of thought
Gotta
this was
get
going to
the
happen,
grays.
and I was trying to warn people. What the hell? How did we... What the hell?
What?
What? I don't understand how this dude works. Because I just... It was like... It was like, hey, you're out of light gray dye. And then I was like, I don't think I am, sir. I just made a bunch. And it was like, yes, you have 180. And I was like, you just told me I was out. But maybe there's some sort of nuance to this particular storage system that I am unaware of and am not properly taking into account with my lack of accounting. I never wanted
Oh,
to be an
yes,
accountant.
sand and then switch the colors. Brilliant, brilliant, job, brilliant maneuverino.
He said, talking to himself.
Yes, talking to myself. Okay, so I need to do that. And then
And then, for his next tricky dicky.
he's using my lingo.
I've used your lingo for a long time. I mean,
There we go. That's more
I've
like
got my
it.
own lingo as well, but I also use yours.
No, tricky dicky though.
Yeah. But I will always have nut.
You will. You will. Okay, we have started to generate the colored dyed blocks, and that is very epic stuff.
Good.
Oh, you built the thing on top of the thing. What
Yes.
is this going to be a new farm?
I was thinking create perhaps trees or
Oh,
something.
okay.
But I'm just looking for at some create basics, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
And there's my guy.
So supposedly, if we click to start spawning the Blazy Boys,
Right.
then they will spawn on Netherrack. So here we go. Okay, we'll just wait a minute and see what.
I mean, I heard
happens
one.
here.
Right? Oh, was that just the sound of you turning it
Yeah,
on?
it was the sound of the statue getting clicked.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, look, it's happening. Look at the sand over there.
We're about to get all fire fricked.
I'm getting fired up right now just thinking about it.
Good.
Okay, so the question now is, what would we do in order to automate that a little bit better? You know?
I assume they turned off the encased fan situation.
Okay, so refine doesn't exist. Apply does. Apply does. Zine, are we going to
What?
have to start applying
To what? What are we
the
asking?
energistics
What about it? Applying it?
to automatically fetch and replace the sand?
It's gonna if that's how we're going to do it, then we will need power and applied energistics. Yes. Can
Okay.
confirm.
Unless we can do, we could probably do a. Isn't there like the filtered observer block that could be used to trigger a drill happening at a certain point?
Yes, I could probably figure it out and create.
But also, I don't know about how do you place blocks in create again?
With a just with the pokey machine, a poker.
Oh yeah, deployer.
Yeah,
freaking deployer.
a pokey poker.
The pokey poker.
You do the pokey poker
man.
and you move it all around. I hear fire, but I don't see mobs. Where's the mobs? You promised me mobs.
I slayed it and it didn't give me.
The
How do I?
hell
there
is
we
on
go.
your head?
I don't actually know what that's supposed to be at all. Oh, a Sonic head. It didn't seem to look like Sonic in any way, shape, or form. That was strange.
Nope, sure didn't.
Okay, what would you prefer? Applied logistics or create? I'll check with the annihilation cores and stuff. Costs. Okay, yeah, they're not bad, but how do you get? Okay, inscribey poo, slimy balls.
Beg your pardon?
The question is there a dye recipe for slime balls?
I was actually
That
just looking at
doesn't seem to
magma
be,
balls,
like-
so I was kind of got stuck there as well. Where are we supposed to get this stuff?
Oh, a slime gateway.
Yeah.
Course.
Well, that's what I was looking
a
for. Was
slime
like,
gateway.
do we have gateways for it?
We don't currently have a gateway. We could make a villager on a green crafting table, or probably a lime crafting table. Yes, a lime crafting table, and we would be able to get the slime gateway if we wanted to go that route, or we could just break green trees until we get it.
Green trees. Blue moon.
Can you dye already dyed planks?
Yes.
Can. Okay, cool. I will do this.
He's going to do it. Guys, it's getting done.
That's what I do. I'm a doer. I'm a doer. Can't wait until I finally accidentally vein mine the entire platform.
Well, now that I have moved it all to the same thing, I have enabled that opportunity. But as you
actually
know,
have.
I actually have already accidentally vein mined part of the platform. So, you know, like you kind of figure out pretty quick. And because it does the little like, instead of just immediately being immediate, you have an opportunity to stop before everything is all disaster.
Already slime gateway shown up. Let's go.
Wait, you got one immediately?
Well, I mean, I got it on a trade, you know.
Well, all right then. I will go
I
over
didn't just,
here
it wasn't like the
and
Blaze where I grew
fork
one tree
myself.
and then came back and then it was just like, oh, we're good. All right, it's slime time, baby. Also, any Blazes in here? No. That's okay, though. Do you want to join me? It's up to you. You don't need
For
to.
what? Oh, yeah. I can
Slime time.
come slime it up. I'm just.
It ain't prime time, it's slime time.
Today is a day of an accent, and what that accent is, no one could really identify, but it is a day of an accent.
I've never done an accent in my life.
My life. I've never done an accent in my life.
It's not slime time, it's lime time. Isn't it crazy that slime has lime in it?
Ow!
You ever thought about that before?
The slime has what? Lime in it?
Lime as part of the name, and that this slime they come from the lime crater and the lime wood.
You know, I'd never really put that together, but now that you've mentioned it, I still won't.
He's still not putting it together, guys, but I tried.
You tried.
I tried to show him the way.
You tried to let me know. Apparently there's still one. You see the one up there?
Okay, this is crazy. Is he on the roof? He's on the roof.
He is on the roof. At least if someone built a ladder so we could get up there.
Thank goodness.
Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to get up there without a ladder. Ew.
You're so right about that.
So real right now.
Holy frick, I'm getting hat grab bags all over the place.
Yeah. Plum.
Did you just throw the hat to me?
Sharing my hats with you.
Anne does not like hats.
And they're up top.
Oh, God, they're all up top.
Incoming!
Oh, that is a chunky man. I'm wondering if any of them fall off the edge. Is that, like,
I am uncertain
null
as to
and void the whole thing?
the end results.
Alright, the slime trophy is being acquired.
I mean, the reality is the last group gave us slimes as is, so you know we got that going, which is pretty nice. I got a.
All right, that was 27 slimy balls.
I got a Monocle.
I love playing Monopoly.
Doesn't even make any sense.
Hmm? Oh, what? Wait, why? Why? Why are you out here? No, that doesn't make sense. You're supposed to be netherrack only. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. You're supposed to be netherrack only.
Well, now the guy, we didn't get his drops because you killed him out there.
Okay, I didn't want him to have an opportunity to, let's say, destroy everything. So therefore, I figured that the most important thing was to eliminate.
So you panicked?
Yeah.
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 Well, we're gonna need more blaze, so
I've turned them off for now, unless we want to do a little sleepy time through the night.
I can sleepy time.
Thanks for putting your bed next to mine.
Hey, you know what? Friends. We don't like each other, but we're friends. Friends. Emmer magma. So, all right. So I need blaze powder.
You need blaze powder? Wow. Well, if we should turn the blaze spawning right back on then, shouldn't we?
I need blaze powder. Put that up. Oh, for a second I was like, okay, we're
You
live.
keep getting baited by the statue.
Maybe what if we didn't have it be bright as frick in the spawn area?
What about the spawner?
I took down the torches so it wasn't bright as frick, as they say.
Yeah, it was debatable whether or not that impacts it as per chat. They're not entirely sure. Because we did have a blaze spawn in there.
So why not err on the side of success?
It's a wonder, dude.
Wonder Dude.
Wonder Dude is a great hero name. You're so right. A holy head. Thank you for sending the holy head my way.
Yep.
Okay, so annihilation and okay, but the other thing is we need to automatically do the production of sand. Oh, that's another thing.
We need to do a lot of things. Like there's a lot.
We got to do a lot of things in SkyFactory. We're not going to finish. This is not the finale episode. I thought it was.
Son of a beast. So there's a netherite hammer that's ex nihilo sequentia. I wonder if that will work on the cobalt.
The cobalt?
Not the cobalt. Wow. Brain. Whoo! Off into the distance with me. Work on the cobblestone to gravel to sand.
Is the hold on, let me see. Hammer, because I know Ex Nihilo sometimes has an automated thing, but Huh.
Weren't you like wanting to get obsidian and making another portal? Wasn't that a thing? Also, I hear fire and see blazes, so
maybe it's worked. Oh yeah, there's blazes in there. That's pretty epic. All right, you got this. So maybe it's all about that light level, eh?
It does seem kind of that way, which would make sense given that they spawned outside when it was dark. That was
You bring up a good point.
That was a factor that I was factoring.
To believe that it's a point that's agreeable.
I'm glad that you felt that I was agreeable.
And they need the more sand. I thought, is it to get iron? Yes. Oh dear, this is going to be a lot of big iron needs that are needed right now.
Both of us are crafting iron. Why on earth, you weirdo?
Because I need to make pistons and inscribers. I also need some copper.
Okay, but I was more, why on earth did you put it in the furnace instead of the blast furnace? That was...
Oh, I didn't notice, and I thought you were using the things over there, so I didn't want to interfere, you know.
False.
Orange. Oh dear, we are running real low on orange.
I'm nearly dying, but I have a blaze rod.
Congratulations on achieving your dreams.
Hey. We're in this together.
Mystical agriculture is in the pack for faster furnaces. Ooh, we will be using that in a jiffy. And by in a jiffy, I mean once we can get up to the supremium furnaces, which will not be quite in a jiffy, but we'll get there. Damn it. Damn it.
Sorry. All right. I don't know if it's a good plaid, but it's a plaid. We'll see how it do.
I like it when you have a plan.
If you don't plan to fail, then you fail to plan. Wait.
Don't plan to fail. And you fail to plan.
Ah, indeed. Mamga.
Mamga?
Mamga is what I accidentally typed instead of magma. So I was like, Mamcaries. Okay. I don't even think this still works, but I'm trying it anyway. Let's see. So then I need a chassis. Yeah.
Alright, it's copper making time. Here we go, mate. Here we go.
Do.
I love the dings when you take things out of the
There's so much.
furnaces.
There's so much
It's
blooping. It's bloop,
very
bloop, bloop, bloop.
good.
It's very bloopy. No. You're doing it. You're doing it all wrong. It's way lower on the neck. I don't think this still works. And the more I do it, the more I'm like pretty convinced it doesn't work. But I want it to. So I'm ignoring everything that I know about how it doesn't, and instead I'm doing. You know?
I don't know, but I was just really focused on this cyclic thing that people were saying that might have a thing that might be useful with block placers and breakers. I don't know if they can be filtered, but in the event that they could be, it might help. Okay, so there's a block placer. And there's a block breaker.
It was optimistic.
You're optimistic.
Thank you. There's worse things that I could be.
Okay, so the only pitfall here is I would need like.
Are you sure it's the only pitfall?
God damn it,
Sorry,
man! He waited the entire time for this freaking
lined
stuff.
that up so well. You lined that up so well. I had no intention, and then you literally just said the only pitfall, and I was like, wait, my time has come. Come on,
Yep,
that was
your
pretty
time
good.
has come.
Come on, that was pretty good. You can't be bad about that one. Come on.
Come
on.
That
was pretty good.
He got me, guys. He got me.
I think that was pretty good.
I got gotsed.
I mean, it wasn't about getting you. It was just, the only pitfall.
I felt like it was about getting.
I like that you're hanging onto the one slab, though, so now we just have a hazard right in front of our thing.
No way we would ever fall into that.
Nope. Wow, that must have been you. I opened my JEI and it had cyclic, and so I think that I pulled it from like you put it into.
Oh
this
yeah, probably auto filled it in from opening up the lectern.
And so I was like, wait, I don't care about cyclic.
That is the one pitfall of the lectern is
all the different problems.
Why is there an earthquake? The frick?
Are you an earthquake?
Sorry. No, I mean like it's in the game. It's in the game, but like it's earthquaking.
That's because you're on the bed and slightly bouncing.
Oh, it's because I'm feather falling when I'm on the bed. Oh, that was crazy. Sorry, I didn't mean to alarm you by you thinking like, holy frick, is he getting hit by the big one right now in California?
I mean, I wasn't terribly alarmed, but I was just.
Oh, he wasn't alarmed. He's like, if the whole house collapses, then I'll be able to carry this SkyFactory thing, no problem.
No, I was just like, then I'll do what I can to help out cars, snakes, and from there.
Right.
Isn't that just comforting though to know that in case of emergency now you have snakes all over as well?
I mean, yeah, because that was the thing with the fires. We had a tub of snakes, and almost weren't able to leave the house via car because of a tree falling. So we would have had a tub of snakes running down to the main road and trying to flag somebody down to take us and the tub of snakes away.
Could I need a ride, and I've got a tub of snakes. Well, I'm glad that.
Yeah, we might have not disclosed the whole tub of snakes thing. Was it been like, these are our belongings?
Makes sense. Well,
Oh,
I'm
is it
glad that
this?
it didn't get to that point,
No.
regardless.
Where in the heck is the cyclic filter donger? Filter is called block state data card. What the?
He's wondering where the donger is. Noted.
Block state data card. Man, I feel like sometimes they just name things really purposely crazy.
They're all like, "Hey, this is very technical and proper and stuff, and look at how neat it is." And then,
Yeah.
and you were just like, "Bro, I just needed to know what it was called."
That is definitely a good block to block the pitfall with.
I wanted it to commemorate the moment, you know. This way we
Right,
we
no, I
can
get
know
it.
like this was the site. I'm thinking about putting up a historical plaque.
Are you?
Yeah.
It was here
Here on this
on
day.
this 18th day of March, 2025, when Zine sent CaptainSparklez
Falling to his, well, not death because he just lived, but you know,
to his half heart.
to his half heart. Listen, you get your joy out of what you get your joy out of. I'll get mine when I get mine out of mine. I mean, makes sense, really. If you think about it.
So you want to do? Wait, more! Oh, frick balls! Oh, it's not good. It's nighttime. Uh-oh.
We've got to.
Oh, SpaghettiOs.
We've got to be concerned about this nighttime situation. Oh, look, fire.
We do.
Ooh, fire. We should sleep together. Very good. Oh, except for that guy.
Oh,
Here.
geez. Consider torching the base. What do you think they're doing?
They are torching it, quite literally.
Oh, God. Oh, no, dude. How could we ever have seen this coming?
This was an unforeseeable circumstance.
Oh, God.
Oh my! I mean, honestly, the tree of all the things.
No, balls.
I don't. You're just yelling balls running over that way. I don't know.
That thing looks to be in a wee spot of trouble over up there. Up there is it's burning.
What? That's fine. It's just the leaves.
Oh, okay. Or leaves. I don't appreciate being talked about that way. But
All
sure.
right, now they're not burning anymore. Okay, I believed in them. You didn't. Who's the fool
I
now?
believed in them too.
All right, take it.
A block state data card. So, like,
Look
if we were to
how
do
pretty that is, though.
what?
It is quite fine. This little lineup that we have here. Just saying, it looks good.
It requires redstone. I were to like do that, and then I said always on. I need a shovel. Oh my god, dude! Tools being unbreakable in this is actually the craziest thing in the world.
You think my water's keeping them from spawn? Okay. Clearly, the only spawn on Netherrack is Bupkis.
How do I give this thing a shovel?
Hey, we've got a slight issue over here.
Oh, right click on block state.
I got an issue.
Oh, I see.
I
Do
got an
that.
issue.
Then you go. You have an issue?
There's an issue over here. Says a potential.
What is the issue?
Says a potential to be a problem.
Oh my god, this is genius. Oh my god, this is genius. Wait, but then this. Oh, yeah. And this will just auto place down the sand because it will do that. Okay, so like if I just do that, then always on. Oh my god, this is gonna work. This is gonna work, Zine.
Is this working? Doesn't look like it's working.
No, it is. It's gonna take a long time. It has to turn red. But once it turns to red, the block breaker will break it, and then it'll be epicosity.
Nice. And then where does the block go?
Well, yeah, that's something else that we got to worry about.
That's step 3.
Yes.
Got it.
Well, that was step 1 out of 16 there, because now I need to do that 15 more times. But yeah.
Well, it sounds like there's more than 16 because you got to do more things than this. So that's like 1 out of 32 at best.
So Cyclic has an item collector, And
It's weird that we're
it
turning to
worked out.
Cyclic for options. Like maybe it's grown up. Has Cyclic finally grown up to where we can actually trust it to do things?
I will get an absorption hopper.
Sounds like a plan. Keep us posted.
I've decided to do an absorption hopper instead, yes.
You know, wait.
You know.
Hold
Do
on.
you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man?
Do you know him?
There's no way to automate throwing. Well, you could do a dropper.
No way to automate throwing me off the world?
No, I could automate that. I just don't. Okay, so you could do a dropper, an observer.
Oh, we might
How
need a
would you
third absorption hopper.
Replace the die into the water. So infinite water, dropper drops the die, thing drops it, then you have to break the block, and then repeat. Really, at the end of the day, it all comes back to we need annihilation planes.
Oh, you need those for your work too?
No, I need those for your work.
Wait, my work?
Don't worry about it. I'm just planning how to do what you're doing differently.
Better?
Did not
Why
say
is my
better.
doing not good enough? Like, it's if you want to get into create, that's fine. I was trying to do this and make it good.
You're
I think the biggest limitation that we're going to be facing here is merely that it takes a long time for the stuff to turn into the stuff.
I agree. And what I was thinking of, because that was exactly my thought, is one, first off, let me clarify. I don't think yours wouldn't be good enough. That is not my perspective. My perspective is that the inherent delay as part of the dripstone portion is slow, and so if we want to mass produce, then what other alternatives we have? And then I found myself a puzzle to which to ponder that was entertaining to think over. And that's what I was doing, is I was thinking over the puzzle, and basically I was thinking, if I had an infinite water source, then I could set up a dropper to drop down dye into it to dye the thing, and then I could set up another dropper to put sand into it, and then I would have to figure out how to break the block and then know how to reset the cycle. And that I was just thinking of how would I do these things, and then you came in, and you were all hurt about it, and I was just like, I'm just trying to have, like, figure it out. And you're just like, I'm angry, and then now
I've never been hurt.
Now we're just in this like awkward like zone where we're not talking to each other anymore.
We're just in this awkward. I feel like they hate each other.
I feel like
which
they hate each
happens
other,
every time.
Yeah. Dude, speaking of awkward, it's worse. I was somewhere today, and I was with some friends, and then I was like, oh, it's time, I gotta go, and they're like, okay, and they're like, well, we're gonna hang out, and I was like, okay, and then I started to walk away, and they started to go down to the other area, and I was like, oh, I need to go get my keys though, I forgot those, and so then I had to turn and walk, and we had to walk next to each other, but we'd already all said goodbye, so we're just sitting here like, oh, this is awkward, this is awkward,
Yeah.
like.
Classic. Did you stop like acknowledging them, looking at them, no eye contact?
No. It's I find the best way to handle that is face on. I just like, oh my god, it's awkward now, and we're walking, and I'm like, we're walking. This is awkward. Oh my god, and I just make it a joke, and then
So you just keep saying it's awkward.
it's just
over
you
and
can't
over
stop. You can't stop, or else then it does become awkward. Well, no, you could there's probably a limit. There's an upper limit. At some point it just becomes annoying. So sweet. Thank you for the iron. Cool. I'll use that.
Not a problemo.
I didn't actually take your iron, but okay.
Hey, it did a thing and mined it. I mean, it went flying, but it did mine it.
Have you not put down the collectors yet?
I have to do freaking. Hold on, man. I have absorption hoppers. Absorption hoppers are getting ready to go, and then we're gonna need to pipe them, and we're gonna have to pipe them into the system over here, and then we're gonna need stack upgrades into the chest in order to make sure they don't go over capacity, and then we need to, like, I don't know, do some speed upgrades, and I need to make 15 more of the block placers and the block breakers so that all this freaking happens.
So, no, you haven't. Got it. Okay.
There's a blaze in there. Go get it.
I was gonna be like, I'm not your. All right, I will.
Stick with one does 25 by 20. Oh, really?
Yeah, you only need one. Hello.
Hey, we'll have some absorption hoppers for later.
Got it.
Well, see, the thing is, I was thinking.
Good.
Right, here's what I was thinking.
Tell me more.
I know
I'm
you're like,
interested.
he was thinking?
I
He
no.
was thinking?
Hey. Positive self-talk. Okay.
Oh, also, I should switch the sides because that'll be better for.
I was thinking you could
Maybe
finish your thought.
Switch. I'm gonna switch.
Apparently, I was wrong. How am I supposed to get started on this? Yeah, no. We'll never know. Dimensional mine shaft. What the hell is a dimensional mine shaft?
Nobody knows because it's from another dimension.
Book of Binding can be used to summon Djinni Nidorthire, purple occultism.
Oh, occultism is good times.
Is it? Because right now I'm just lost in things.
Do you need help? Because I actually know occultism a little bit.
No, I'm not. I'm not doing occultism, but that was
okay.
what. But I do need some help with the occult offline.
You need to what?
I do need some help with the occult offline.
You have ghost at your house?
What part of offline do you not understand? Okay, yeah, Gen 1 YouTuber. He's never offline. Right, got it.
I'm so confused. Do you need ghost hunting done at your house?
I might.
Oh. That's crazy. I've never had a ghost before.
They go well with butter.
Butter on ghost?
Yeah. That's funny.
I
Okay,
get
here you
it.
are. That's funny. Okay.
I'm making a blaze spawning platform. No. There's gonna be torches. Don't worry.
No. It's Roxette. She's got the look. Is there a way to see what all drops from those green bags? I should take a look at that. Or just the bags. Green loot bag.
Okay. The worst part about the storage lectern is the fact that the text is perpetual, and then you try to search something in JEI, and then it keeps adding the text onto what's already in the bar, and you keep having these nonsensical typing things. I dealt with this extensively in the last modded series, Dimensional Ascension, and it just drives me insane. Sorry.
I love the way that you said it. In the last modded series, Dimensional Ascension, available on youtube.com/CaptainSparklez2 now. And it drives me insane.
Wow.
Oh, I hear.
You're a
Oh, it's
log block.
nighttime. It's nighttime.
Yep. Oh, yeah, we might want to sleep or something like that, probably.
Indeed.
Oh, dear. Okay, I'm getting in the bed. You got this with the blazes.
I'm on fire. I'm in bed.
Okay, so an item collector is going to be needed down there, apparently.
Apparently.
Bro, I need a frick load of iron, basically. Like that's all there is to it.
Just iron for days, huh?
I need an absolute freaking boatload of iron.
A gargantuan load of iron.
I really do.
Come on.
Dude, it's gonna just think if we can get this
I'm thinking.
automated
We're thinking.
freaking today, Just think, we will have so much generated in
There's gonna be so
between
much.
now and the next episode. It will be unbelievable.
I cannot seem to grow anything, and it makes me sad.
Oh, not got a green thumb, do we, buddy?
No, and why did you say it like that? I'm not your like 6-year-old. Oh, little buddy, don't got a green thumb, huh? Oh. Is that how you talk to six years?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't actually know. I'm not good with kids.
I don't talk to 6-year-olds very regularly.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I'm very curious if you've experienced the same thing. Like in my day-to-day life, I very rarely ever see a kid. It's like, and I don't know if it's because the birth rate's down.
I know
or
exactly why that is. Because
they're in school.
No, well, partially, but not entirely. But it applies to, I think, both of us. We don't leave our house.
Sure, but like when I run an errand, if I go to the grocery store, or if I'm, say walking down the street on the way to go to dinner or something like that, never kids.
Are you whistling?
Very, very rare.
Well,
What's that?
I said, are you whistling while you're walking down the street? If you ever are wondering whether there are kids or not, just book a flight, and you will find all the kids immediately on your plane.
As soon as you're really hoping for some peace and quiet, there they will be.
Yeah, there they will be. I would definitely say that, as we've exited the Leave It to Beaver era, which, at this point, most people don't know what the reference, and moved in.
I don't actually know what the Leave It to Beaver area
era.
Yep.
And moved into, more millennial Zoomer times and Gen Alpha. But I think that there are fewer kids out and about, perhaps. But also the other thing is you and I in particular, but hopefully most of us, we don't necessarily hang out in the kid spaces,
No, I mean that is true, but you would also think that just on the sidewalk in a busier area in town that you would see families walking around, right?
I mean, I think at this point, and again, this is more leaving the Leave It to Beaver era, which you don't understand. But we don't walk on site. We're just we're like stay in the car, kids, and don't go out. And don't like it's not. I don't think it's so much just sending the kids out to go play anymore or stuff. Now it's all about protecting them and danger and stuff. I don't know. It's kind of
be hanging out on the sidewalk.
Bro, when I was growing up, I was like, hey, you want to go hang out on the sidewalk? And everyone was like,
I know. I'm just recalling back to when I was a kid.
Uh-huh.
Right? Like, I don't see the equivalents in the equivalent locations. That's sort of the reference
I'm saying that
making.
the times have changed, that the kids aren't just out and about like they used to be. Now they go to protected spaces because they don't want to. A loose child out in the neighborhood is an endangered child.
Loose child in the neighborhood.
Yeah, you post it.
It's like who you gonna call?
What? I didn't say Ghostbusters.
When a child is loose in the neighborhood, you're gonna call Ghostbusters.
I don't know that was the direct go-to, but what's interesting is, arguably, in fact, statistically, so subjectively, we are in some of the most peaceful times that we have ever had. But in large part due to availability of social media and 24/7 news and stuff like that.
Feels
we
way
feel
worse all the time.
Like we're in way more danger than we used to. So there's the we need to keep our kids locked away and safe. And I don't know. This is I'm a non-parent, so I'm conjecturizing, but that's kind of what I would think. I've gotten no bags from any of this, and I'm angry about it. I'm upset. I don't want to talk about it.
He's not getting the bag.
I have not gotten the bag.
Somebody get Twitch to give this man an exclusive contract so he can get that bag.
Dude, they don't even know who the hell I am.
I'm sure they
No.
somebody somewhere there has an idea. To be fair, I bet you like 99% of people who are currently at Twitch also have no idea who I am. There was a day when I knew a lot of the people at Twitch. That is no longer the case.
Times they change.
Yep.
The end of the
that's what
bleed
Bob
purple
Dylan
era.
said.
Is the water ruining the drop there? It could be that the water's ruining the drop there. I don't know, but I'm concerned. You can make loot bags. Well, I've been beating trees down to no effect for a good... Oh, I got 4 of them. They were all gateways. Oh, boy.
Holy frick.
I got to do this one.
Bro, I need 5 billion iron to make this system happen, though. It's kind of crazy.
If I get far enough away, do they target you?
What are you trying to do to me?
Oh, no, they're...
Oh, frogs?
They're
Wait, this is
threatening me.
Wait, I'm pretty sure the frog just ate the other frog.
Yeah, no, 100%. I just saw that as well. He just slurped that frog down.
Wait, we can just let them take care of this for us.
This is a self-solving problem.
I love this for us. Eat up, boys. Yep. No, try again. Try again. Yep, there we go.
Ow. No touchy.
Eat up. Come on, don't stop. He's eyeing.
All right, I'm bored.
No. Hey, you got him. There we go. There can be only one.
There can be only one.
If you allow the frogs to eat players, you crash.
Wait. What?
It can eat us? Wait, is that how they attack?
I mean, I took damage from him just walking into me.
Do they actually try to eat you?
Oh, yeah, they just tongued me. I didn't mind it.
Did they? Oh. Okay. That's very mean to those poor frogs. Just because they aren't NBTable or they're NBT'd weirdly doesn't mean you have to be that way to them.
Nope, but I was.
Block breaker. Oh god, there's so many, dude. There's so many.
Hey, so have you finished making all the cyclic stuff and the collector?
As it turns out, no. No, he has not. No, he has not.
Still taking your time on that one, huh?
Still taking his time on that one. Yep. That's exactly what he's doing. He thought that he would just, try to be slow at the whole thing, because why would he be fast at the whole thing when he could just be slow instead? That would be...
It's a strange perspective, but all right, you do you.
Sometimes it's just better to be slow because you just aren't in a hurry. You want to savor it. You want to enjoy the ride,
Yep.
What about enjoying the ride do you not enjoy? Zane?
No. I just you just reminded me a lot about my ex right there, and it's fine.
Did she want you to enjoy the ride?
Definitely slow down. I think was what some of the words used. Take your time, not so fast. Well, I don't know. Like it's all a blur. It's all a blur.
It's all a blur because you were going so fast.
What was that kid in the Incredibles, like Jack Flash or something,
Jack Flash?
I don't remember. I'm not a kid. I know there's one of the kids, not the baby, but and not Fiona or the teenage girl anyway.
Fiona from Shrek?
Yes. Okay. Well, we've lost the thread. The point being, it was funny. Let's move on.
Okay.
All right. Good.
All right. So you do always on. Wait. Always on.
Always on my mind. You're always on my mind.
I mean, it's okay. We're getting it. We're getting it together.
I haven't had it together for a long time.
Frick.
Frick indeed. Oh, nighttime. There's one up top.
I need more block data. Okay, sleepy, sleepy.
I have a bit of a problem with this
Sleeping.
one. Oh, I know.
See, there are several now. There are a lot of them.
Mayday.
They're coming from all directions. They're gonna hit me while I'm sleeping. Maybe just sleep.
Okay.
Maybe just sleep.
Oh, I mean, I turned off spawning, so we don't need to sleep now. The threat is gone. Other than we need to kill the ones that are there. So wake your butt up and let's get to this, because they're not spawning anymore.
God, they're not dropping blaze rods. They're so stupid.
Stop it! Every time you hurt me, I almost die.
Yeah, I don't really know how to
Ayuk.
reach that guy without doing a little sky bridging. So, we need to get some ranged upgradey poos, you know? Stop shooting at me.
Ayuk! Remember me!
Goodbye. Did you jump off trying to do some hero
Okay,
stuff?
all right, okay.
Oh, he
all right,
splatted. Oh,
okay,
no.
All right,
Oh,
okay.
you must have lost a lot of levels over there. Oof.
All right, okay, all right. What the heck?
How did you perish?
Well, I had taken a lot of damage from the blazes, and then I jumped and killed the one that was flying because you weren't willing to do it, and then I died upon landing, which I was kind of what I expected. So how do I?
You
let's
don't have
see.
yellow dye. What? Gah. Bro, how did we run out of yellow dye? That's a dye caramba moment right there.
Well, we
Okay,
haven't
whatever.
because there's yellow dye right here, right?
Well, that's very true. That's very true. But hold on. No. Stop it. Just hold on. I just want to make block state things before you move that. Hold up, mate. Hold up, mate. I got it. I got it handled. Don't you worry.
All right, he's got it handled. He's handling it.
Okay, so you want to do that, and yeah. Ooh.
But why?
Ooh, it always takes more. It always wants more. It's so hungry for more, and then it never is not hungry for more.
Must be Clyde only. All right. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. No, I really think if we look back, we will find that I was very heroic just a little bit ago.
How do I undo this? What have
you
How
done?
do I undo
What have you done?
this? They.
What have you done?
Oh, I guess it will actually work. It'll work just fine. Oh, it'll still work. Yeah.
Then don't worry about what you've done.
I'm not worried anymore about
I was
what
worried.
I've done.
You made me concerned. You were like, oh my god, how do I fix this? How do I fix this? Wait, I was like, it's nighttime, but then I realized that we'd turned blazes spawning off. It was a bit of an oof with the blazes. You know, your netherrack situation was not. On the other hand,
the
darkness
there were
appraisal
lies.
was
Perhaps
correct.
lies happened. Maybe there's a chance lies took place here.
I don't like it.
Can't believe it.
I don't like it.
Okay, item collector. We got that now. Got 2 of those dongers,
All right.
and then what do we need? We need a flint block. Ew.
All right, we're getting some sand. All right.
Wait, what is happening? Oh my god! I wanted to go and get some more cobble, and then all of a sudden I ran into this.
Listen,
Dang, look at
there's
that.
some gravel.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I need a little bit of flint, so this will be actually pretty sick.
Well, it didn't give me any flint because you have to.
Well, I know, but when you break the gravel, maybe we'll do some. Can you pass me some gravel
Here,
really quick?
there you go.
Thank you. And then I will use my fist instead.
You fist that gravel.
Okay, buddy.
What? All right. Okay.
Is that really? I got 2 flint out of a whole stack?
That sounds
That's the fortune when you
disappointing.
need it. Yeah.
So loud in my ears.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, I was like, why is it not doing more? But that's because I'm now out of food.
Okay. How did... Oh, that just happened fastly. Hey, we're getting some slimy boys over here. Oh no, it fell off. Okay, you guys stay there. You guys stay there, and then I'm gonna place down the item collector down here. And down.
Okay. Oh, I need to put those back on. I need to put those back on. Right. And then
That's epic.
now I have...
Why did you break my ladder?
What?
The item collector broke my ladder. I don't know how that happened.
You just immediately turn to me. I'm over here minding my own business, and you're like, my ladder.
Okay, that needs to be adjusted a little bit. Okay, holy frick, that needs to be adjusted a little bit.
So there's a little cobble. Oh, we got a little slimy boy. Why does he have an exclamation point over his head? Is he just like, hello? Do you have a quest for me? Or do you just have a question?
I don't know. Okay, no, that should
Well,
work.
he doesn't have a...
Should work right there.
He doesn't have a...
Stop breaking my ladders!
Who are you yelling at?
Are you not breaking my ladders?
I'm over here. Hello?
Okay, well this should work. Should work. So I think we've got ourselves like a whole thing. It's like a working
like
system. I just need to extrapolate it out such that it will then I'll need to make some cyclic item pipes, which we've definitely used before, and run it into the system. Yes, so those energy item fluid. Oh, my favorite.
That was weird. So many exclamation points.
So many exclamation points. How were we getting clay?
I've been slimed.
What was the magical way in which we were getting clay? We had a way, right?
How does this is wash it off? Okay. Oh my god, it took forever. Come here.
Didn't we have a way that we were getting clay?
Absolutely.
Before? Oh, sand in a water barrel.
Yeah.
Got it. A little bit of that, definitely. By the way, were we wanting to, say, dub, for example?
I am double downed. Sure.
Okay. Cool. Is there anything you wish to do before we wrapped up this particular episode?
I have opened
Pandora's box.
more green bags, and I have gotten nothing for my trouble. Let's see. I have so many Titan zombie horse. Well, that sounds like fun. Titan green choo-choo gateway. We can do a choo-choo.
I love choo-choo gateways.
But we want to thank our sponsor, Apex Hosting, providing the server that we've been playing on. If you would like to play with your friends and break their ladders, be sure to check out the link in our description. You can save 25% off on your first month.
He admits it.
Help support us in what we do. We appreciate them sponsoring, and thank you for checking them out. We do create these live. You can see this happen. Twitch.tv/CaptainSparklez and Twitch.tv/Zine. Throw some follows and see all the content that isn't just this, but is also other things. And then if you have enjoyed the video, as always, hit that like button. Please. Pretty please. And leave a comment. Let us know what you liked. And, subscribe, although if you haven't already. Turn on notifications, etc. Anything for you, Captain, before we continue?
Nope, just the fact that he admits it. You heard it here first. I'm not crazy.
Doubt.
He admits it.
Doubt. Next to doubt. So, all right.
Goodbye.
Bye, guys.